The truth of the Elda tribe. Descendants of humans. Progenitors of the 8 tribes. Cool. All right, before we give chase, I want to look at yeah.
Oh, it's you. And yet.
I want to look around all of these pictures before we leave. Also, there's an ad break coming in. Fairies are magical beings who can recalibrate the density of their magla particles. That's why Gallica goes largely unnoticed, because she just lowers her magla particle density and becomes invisible. Interesting. Wait, that's so cool. I didn't realize that.
I beg your pardon.
That sword once belonged to the prince. So this sword that I've been sword surfing has been a gift from my mother. Oh, I can check out the murals. Okay. Studying a store of hidden power contained in a person's body. Invention of magic. So someone just thought so hard that they created magic. Mural depicts a scene of ancient history. Spellbinding city is depicted, filled with towering futuristic architecture, far beyond anything in the 3 nations' capitals. Era of light. Elegant capital city crumbles in flames. Large-scale magic is cast and dragons are let loose on the chaos. The War of the Dragons. Mural depicts a scene of ancient history. Alright, all 3 of these is one thing. 8 youths stand facing away from each other in a ring formation. At the center of the circle lies a corpse holding a flower. Okay, are these the 8 tribes? Finger from a different tribe. Perhaps the corpse belongs to the Elda. Triptych. Birth of the tribes. Mural depicts a scene from ancient history. A city lies in ruins. In the background, testament to the repercussions of war. In the foreground, resilient survivors take up an agrarian lifestyle. It's called Dawn. It's interesting. Are there... Yeah, I guess the Ujifs... I don't know, I guess they mutated the most. Mural depicts a historical scene, more recent era. Clamar General leads an army. The soldiers are equipped with modern weaponry, including gauntlet runners and igniters. Second world. Wise-looking youth and beautiful woman face each other in a familiar forest. Oh, is this the king and my mother? Woman is an Elda. The art appears to be a blessing of the union between two figures. My mother and my father, I guess. And a horse. Oh, I'm getting really sleepy. Okay, we're back from break, I think. We should fight Zorba. Wait, what the hell? I am now live. What do you mean? Did the internet cut out for a little bit? What happened? Yeah, what happened to the stream? Is it okay? We were swept aside like pebbles.
No.
It's little what you could have done. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's awakening and came to investigate. Alright, save.
Ready?
Alright, let's go after Zorba.
Stop! You. Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack.
I like Zorba's new look though, with his half white, half black cloak.
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours.
That's your imagination.
So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on.
I really like the rolling of the R's. There really is something stranger going
Who
on.
are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Not unless we kill him.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
It's true.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame.
I love that he uses so many R's in his words. The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame.
Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
No way! I've seen this guy before.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
You know, when fighting humans, I really should use Stroll. I'm not gonna, but I should. The power of your newly earned archetype Prince surges forth.
Guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kind of feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Prince is an archetype exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish. Oh. It can act as support for all synthesis skills. It has unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred. Oh.
All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Heroic slash. Heavy slash damage. Damage boosted against human types. Oh, cool.
Better be sure. I'm all prepared.
The Royal Sword. Severe physical almighty to one enemy increases damage against human types. Extreme physical, extreme ice, extreme fire. Alright, severe physical almighty
Not this.
versus
By this power.
heavy physical. Let's just do heroic slash for now, see what happens.
Maybe time for some close combat. Let's go.
Alright. Oh no, I don't have steel!
Is there another way?
Damn it! Wait, I had steel on will, but now I don't. Oh man.
Ready for impact.
I must concentrate.
Extreme light damage to all. One-time weakness to light.
There's another way.
I move to the front.
Moving to the front. Mate! No need
I'm
to
probably just gonna get myself killed.
follow me. Your turn.
To the front.
I'll hand back. The next one's yours.
After you.
Okay, if he's gonna do that much damage, I might as well just alt F4.
You could take looking good here.
Please go right ahead. Your turn.
All yours.
The next one's yours.
After you.
Basilio, nice dodge.
Please, after you.
Oh.
Hey, focus up,
Damn it,
Basilio.
looking good here.
Please go right ahead.
This might be a
You
good
can take
strategy. Gotta heal up.
Dude, Basilio's too strong, actually.
Can anyone
next
get on
one's yours.
healing duty?
I'd rather refrain. Please,
All yours.
I'm counting on you.
please go right ahead.
This might be a
I'll
good
hand back.
strategy. Too many people knocked out. Gotta get back on track. This will get ugly.
Disappointing ending.
We gotta wake her up.
All yours.
Come on,
I'll
not
hand
like
back.
this. Someone help, please.
Okay, yeah, spin slash is too strong. Or no, too not strong.
Someone
Weak.
help, please. Looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard.
Alright, I gotta put steel on a different character.
Do not.
Restart from auto save. Return to title.
What now?
Yeah, so instead of all of that, I don't know, put it on Basilio, Juna. Let's actually put it on Juna because I don't need a weakness to wind if we're just gonna do that. Let's put her on steel. There we go. All right.
Ready?
Okay. Now we can fight.
This guy. All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
I'll cut through.
I don't remember what the order was.
I shall see to
We
it
gotta
that
like kill the
everyone is
fruits.
protected.
Heavy light. Let's try against the apple.
Oh, purifying light. I'll show you.
Heal.
Thanks ever so much.
Gorlio's ripe apple. Let's go.
Should I be down for closing in? Nice! Got us to the rear.
Actually, let's do a proclamation.
What? You scared?
Yeah.
Come forth, royal soul. No, let's work together.
Severe Almighty to one enemy increases damage against human-type monsters. Let's try this. See what happens.
Let's do this.
Yo!
A tough one.
I shall see to it that everyone whose souls of kings give me strength. I shall purify you. That ought to turn the tide of the battle. I'll give. I call upon a royal soul. A bit. Your turn.
Oh, you better be ready. Call me yet. Too easy.
Yeah, get caught, dude.
I won't hold back.
Yeah, let's get these apples first.
Here I go. Rise. I destroyed it. I betrayed don't underestimate. Mate. This might be too much. I'll show you. No, come on. Help me out.
Mediocre? Let's see, medium damage. Weak, weak.
Maybe something else. Please, after you.
I'll be the shield. Here I go. What? You scared?
I will fight with Vida's power. I'll cut through.
Heroic apple. Yeah, dude, this thing is Alright, so let's get the apple.
I destroyed it. Watch me. It's your turn.
I'll be the knight. To the front. All right. Got a nice
Thrust leg? Nah.
souls. Do your thing.
Alright, let's get that leg.
Even my strength will be needed.
Get the wing.
Purifying light.
I thought I got the leg.
Keep it together.
Do a quick little heal.
Thank you.
I owe you one. Who should? Here I go. Hold on. Here I
Honestly,
go.
let's-
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing. Wait to the rear. All
Cool
right.
war cry.
How's this?
Let's go. Time for some close combat. I won't hold back. I'll cut through. Still here?
I was wondering why I wasn't doing as much damage as I was expecting.
I shall purify that ought to turn the tide of the battle.
Ah, Cecilia, nice dodge.
Mate! You can count on
Good help.
me. I'm grateful.
Thanks.
Okay, let's do this. Nice! Gotta stay closing in. Come here!
Power thrust.
It's a fight of power.
Heroic slash.
Even my here I go. Rise! Oh, purifying light!
More apples? Quick, knock them off again!
Mate! No, this might be a good
Who
strategy.
should I beat down first?
Let's do this. Let's do another war cry.
Don't be scared.
Behold, I walk a royal path. Lend me your strength.
And then let's do extreme fire. No, extreme wind to all. See what that does.
Let's wreck it!
Scour. A tough one.
Ooh,
I shall do my best. Let us combine our powers.
damn! I wish I had an attack all.
Not this tactic. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. I shall purify. I destroyed it. I pray that did something.
Regenerate the heavens! Here
No.
comes another round of wind attacks!
Behold this power. Now for a grand maneuver.
Weak to all.
I'm not feeling your turn.
Okay. Nice! Wait, I love this part. Something else to the front. Here I go.
Lowers defense.
Behold, I will do this
And
together.
then another wind blade. Or ice crag.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Freeze. Push through.
Even my strength. Savior! Rise! Oh, help me finish this.
More apples?
Bruh. Okay, let's just kill this dude.
I'll show you. No, please, after you.
I'm ready with all awesome souls. Do your thing. Don't be scared.
Let's stay calm. Let's set it up.
All right, royal sword on this guy. See how much damage that does.
Get him!
How's this?
So cool.
Still here?
4,000?
Closing in on the enemy from a distance. Savior! I shall purify you.
Jesus Christ. Wind God's Gale. And Gorlio's ripe apple.
How's that? Yeah, that feels nice.
Good job. Yeah, Basilio as a tank is pretty good.
Bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible. But don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Yeah.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. Will not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said, that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity.
Alsace.
He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire in condemned conflux.
He is a monster and a savior.
When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing can accomplish that, but if we don't believe things can change, then they never will.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
Always have. Fight together.
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
You've lost too many lives. If Luis has his way with the world, such partings would become all too common. We've got to stop him.
I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him.
Easy. Right? Yeah. I hope you'll sing a victory song.
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate.
I am a child of fate.
Your mother, she loved your father and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions.
Wait, why? Is there a rule? Why?
After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself.
That doesn't... Why can't I come back?
The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
I love how Hulkenberg refuses to say anything less than like, His Highness, Your Royal Highness. It's so on brand. I love her so much.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met.
That do be a knight. She is the most knightest knight.
The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real.
Oh, are we about to finally get level 8 Gallica?
Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever, I love you.
Stay beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
Having overcome her trial, I can sense newfound conviction from Gallica.
The mystical fairy, Gallica.
Finally.
She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Yes.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
Elemental Master and Warlock. During squad battles, you may gain extra turn icons. Whoa. I didn't read that one. All right, I didn't read that one ahead of time.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
But this has never stopped happening. You've been playing music in my head since the day we met. Since the day I was since the day I happened, you've just been blasting shit into my head. This is the magic of music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
This book is the legacy of my parents, the late king of Uchronia and the queen of the Elden Ring Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted of this world wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together.
Let's read books.
The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right.
So what do we do?
What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
A true utopia has never been achieved. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but it too fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. If this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for?
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village. But little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power.
Yeah, that's wild.
With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality. Yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
Nice. After discussing the novel and our deals with Gallica, I closed my eyes. My wisdom has gained. No. Oh, hey, more. Yeah, we didn't get to talk to more about the fact that we were actually the prince.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times.
Wait, I actually love the fact that the first thing he says when we go back into Arcadia is not, whoa, you were the prince the whole time. It's, hey man, you unlocked an archetype that I've never heard of. That's cool.
An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that.
Please pet cat before you leave, always.
Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
Am I supposed to answer?
The foremost fate. I'm not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you, or something like that.
I like how soft Gallica answers that question.
Indeed, it is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler. Not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self.
Dude, Moore is a fun hype man. He's like, you have become the ruler of yourself.
That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
Indeed, 'tis his
Whoa!
hands that bear our fate.
Who is... Hello?
I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that
Who are you?
Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
The mysterious voice is finally conversing with everyone.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken.
I am awake. Oh wait, no, I'm actually asleep.
Onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wake up now. Sorry. I'm reminded that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel. Has Moore visited the ancient Elden Sanctum? Is Moore my uncle?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That's cute. That is so cute. Holy shit. Also, yeah, they didn't let me pet the cat.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
Wait, what are we doing?
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
Dude, Basilio, you are my brother, dude. Like, of course you're walking with me.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
And strong to the end. Don't get reckless. Stand strong.
We can't give up. Stand strong to the end.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in my eyes now.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
Some coin would be nice, Lamau. Protect my country and its people.
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
A knight's knight.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Smug Gallica. Still need that, that gif. Okay, where are we going? What's the plan? I don't know what the plan is.
All right.
Oh, head to Grand Trad? Okay.
Let's move. Oh.
I want to go into my menu. Hello.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I wanted to call it
After having
pretty
made
soon here, but
sacrifices,
I don't know when they'll let me save.
And ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
Yeah, where the general is.
The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position.
He was, but he was such a character. I just wanted him to take his helmet off.
Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Yeah, I don't know why these guys are still relevant.
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Yeah, run.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Battling?
Who are you?
The boy.
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Dude, Batlin's gonna say support the Elden boy. It'd be so funny if Luis was also just talking with Moore. Or like a different version of Moore.
Your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I
That's
see.
so wild.
So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you?
Yeah.
I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power.
I need more power.
Lord Luis, I am worthy of his gaze.
Jeez, Sorba, come on, man.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Yo, Magic! As hateable as Luis is, he's the perfect antithesis to Will. Yeah, I really like Luis. I think it is not the worst thing, but I don't know. I don't know if it does anything that Luis is also from the Elden Sanctum. Or maybe not Elden Sanctum, but from the village that was there. Like, I think it would still be fine if Luis came from, you know, some place that got destroyed by the whims of you know, everything that happened, without it needing to be relating to where Will comes from. But Magic, what's up, dude? You've come in after a ton of stuff has gone down.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
And we're gonna have 27 days to get there, because I need to get my social links up.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reef.
That's true. Like, my rate to win is like 7 billion to 1.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh no, of course not. I'll just say.
You've been here a bit, just lurking? Aw, okay, cool.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
Dude, my boy battling, let's go! All in, bro.
A sanctish bigwig gambling away his tides. This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I'll tell you.
Asking a crier if he's heard the news. Come on, buddy.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Dude, Batlin is putting in the work.
Oi, churchman. You've seen Count Luis lie to us. You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another?
Ooh. Wait, I actually never put this together. I was just like, yo, wait, I need to prep myself for when I stream the game. I'm gonna be balling on, dude, Magic, I honestly could not handle Bass and Dell, man. Like, looking back on it, like, it took so much willpower to not just like ugly cry for like an hour, man. And then Rella after that. Oh man, this game is really good. But no, I actually didn't connect. Modley, welcome back. Welcome back. We're still going, dude. I actually did not connect that Luis was causing the humans to show up. I thought that he was just finding humans and experimenting on them, but it was the other way around. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, Churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
Not here for long, quite eepy. Aw, Maudley, come. Yeah, I'm also a little eepy. I'm just waiting for a good place to stop and save. So, you know, maybe we'll eep at the same time.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Damn, Badland.
Boy, what's all this fuss about?
Damn it!
Damn it!
When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Man, I wanted Badland to talk more.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us.
Anxious.
All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
That's because everybody's getting anxious.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent.
To an extent.
Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us.
Wait, this is probably the realest thing, the realest line in the entire game.
Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace.
I need to explore the potential bad ending scenarios of this game. I did, or yeah, I mean, you were probably here watching it, but I did explore one of the bad endings, and I thought that was really funny. What's my reaction to the Prince archetype? It's pretty cool. I don't really know much about it yet, and I'm also a little worried because I have really been not upping my physical attack at all, or my strength. I want to look at its skills though. I didn't get to see its skills because it's only rank 1. I think the damage to like extreme damage to humans though is sick. Doodly doodly doo.
The royal palace. It's been a while.
Oh, you weren't here for that. You just did the repeat first boss. I see. Yeah, we did one bad ending, and I was like, wait, are they gonna let me choose this? If they let me choose this, I'm going to pick the wrong answer because it's funny.
Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
One of its abilities uses the highest offensive stat. Oh, really?
Thou impertinent faith breaker.
Whoa!
Hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
It's Hypochondriac 5.
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
That's my father.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Purify.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic.
It's a voting booth in one's heart. What?
Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin.
Why is this ghost being surprised?
In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
That's because I am also your son.
How?
Thou art elder.
That's so funny. Yeah, I was wondering, I didn't say this out loud, but I was wondering why there was a Clamar just chilling in the ancient Elden society. And I was just like, well, I mean, I guess they're friendos with other races or other tribes. I just didn't question it whatsoever.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
The prince.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Tran. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
So what, we were only gone for like a day.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Luis's face is just the eyeball.
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Hello, my name is not Monster Boy, it's Monster Prince.
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
Stuff went to shit that in the day. Oh yeah. Was there an achievement for the bad ending, or better off just looking up the video? I have no idea. I don't have my notifications for when I get achievements. Let me check real quick. Also, another break is coming in. But let me see. I don't think there's an achievement for getting the bad ending. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Why did I go to Elden Ring? Study the prince archetype. Okay, no, I don't think there is. Yeah, there is not. I think bedtime. Maudley, have a good night, dude. Appreciate you stopping in and coming back too.
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns. Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled.
His true form has been restored!
Boy, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why ain't His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Why isn't His Majesty in the sky stop all the bloodshed?
Because he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You're not fool us again, beast!
Pro Luis City Girl.
Oi, calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one.
The thick one.
Parapus like you, and you spit on him. Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam.
Jesus.
You want us to support the prince?
Lady Juna, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame!
Damn, they're attacking everybody right now.
Starry girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
How dare you strike out at him?
They're all traitors, I say!
Jesus Christ.
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
It's as if the collective have lost themselves to anxiety and fear and are no longer thinking.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
Oh, man.
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oh, it's break time, I think. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, actually, if you pay attention a little bit to the air, there's just like red magla all around. Yeah, everything is getting fueled right now. But we'll figure out what happens after this break. Oh, there goes my water. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm looking out at the crowd now, and I love that it's like all of these different tribes all standing together to be pissed at us. All right, we've got about 5 seconds left for break, so I'm gonna go ahead and push forward here.
Oi, over here!
Yo, it's our boy! Let's go!
Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run, now!
Dude, Batlin the hero, dude. The true hero.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
You can see it in the air, dude.
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
Oh man, this is getting too much, too close.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt.
I love how Badlin believed it just without any sort of base, because he just believes in us so much.
This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. Yeah, I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
Damn, dude, Batlin's so good right now.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic, but we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
Dude, Batlin is so good. Nerys is back at the Gauntlet Runner.
All right.
Make our way to the Honeybee. Melancholized red skies. Actually, I probably shouldn't read that now. Let's do it. The riots and numerous outbreaks of humans have induced such anxiety, causing the sky to enter a state of magical disarray. Truth of archetypes, what? Han's Unfettered Gallica. Let's see here. The Prince Tree makes synthesis skills easier to activate, leads allies, makes the most of their strengths with unique skills. Cooperative Chase. Support attacks from comrades happen more easily, and enemies are stunned. Okay. Heroic Slash. Heavy Physical Slash. Against Heroes Proving. Increases casters' attack, defense, hit, evasion. 3 for 3. Radiance. Heavy magic light damage to all. Morale boost. Recovers HP and MP each time a support attack lands in Overworld. Huh. Adds 4 turn icons. Can only be used once per battle. Oh, I see. Resists everything other than Almighty. Deals extreme physical Almighty to one enemy. Damage boosted against human type monsters. What the fuck is this? Armageddon's Final Sire. Chronicle of the End and everybody in a royal archetype. Deals extreme physical pierce to one enemy, significantly decreases attack. Severe physical almighty to 1. Extreme physical, I see. Cool. I guess we can equip that. Medica Steel, Magic Circle. And let's put on a Cyclone, maybe? Damn, I want to put on, yeah, I guess heavy wind. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put on here. Heavy magic decreases attack. Yeah, let's do that. And then Medica Steel, Magic Circle. Ooh, a shield blessing. Increase wind attack strength. Oh, hell yeah. Is there one that does magic? I guess. Sure. Okay, let's get to the Honeybee Inn first before anything, and then we can call it. Because yeah, magic, I want to make sure that Maria is safe. Now's the age of power. It's time for righteous to serve up a reckoning. This dead man is only the beginning. Kill all the oh shit. Okay, they just killed some rich dude. Alright, yeah, everyone's freaking out. Oh, it's Idols Day. Damn it. It's bargain day, damn it.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
Time to shite this ass.
Aww. This little dog and this rat are looking at this dude.
This is all right.
Oh, hey, fairy.
Excuse me?
Are you the one in this drawing? Yeah. Mr. Famous Person from Where's It to What's It? Everything's gone weird. Flying around out here makes me feel gross. How far along are my followers? I hope that I can get them all done. I don't know how much time I have left. Can you do something about the sky? I'm gonna leave this problem to you. Okay. So, let's see. I've got a Max Juna, Yufa, Katharina, Barden, Brigida. Alonso I need 2. Nuris and Basilio are the 2 that I really need. Because Basilio they wouldn't let me go any further anyways. And Nuris I just haven't had time. I don't know, I'm worried. I don't know if I'll have enough time.
Smash it all to bits.
Let's move.
We've cleared everyone out. Okay.
Smash it all to
I
bits.
should? Okay, I hope. Alright, Maria, Fabian, are you guys okay?
Everyone,
I'm so glad that Batlin is here right now.
I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
Yeah.
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Okay, Batlin's gonna get the story too.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight.
Fabian's like, wait, hold, what the fuck did you just say? You should have told us to sit down first.
All this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
I don't think it matters.
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
The optional bosses may hinder the time. Oh yeah, if there's optional bosses, we're gonna try it. I think the thing that is going to be the hardest thing to fit in is the Colosseum. But we'll see.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes?
Yeah.
You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I don't see the reason why he spoke in nobly princely accent the first few times when he was waking up, and now he's not doing it.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Yeah.
Even so, The gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
You didn't find time for the Colosseum? Yeah, I don't know if I'll... Because, like, I definitely spent some time working on my virtues that, looking back on it, I probably didn't need to spend the time on because of how much they give you for stuff later. So I'm worried that might be the difference in how much how much time I have left.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded.
I thought he did it just to tease Hulkenberg. Oh, I mean, that would be funny. That would be really funny.
Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky.
Is that a metaphor, Badlin?
You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know. But the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Luis is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
I think it's both. Yeah, we know no other choice.
Trap or not, we have no other choice.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams.
Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Luis is behind all of these disturbances, then stopping him will only help us. With the approval ratings! If we can restore civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating Luis. Press on with faith in that. It'll be a little tight. I think you can fit in all. In some overlap may come up. A spare save should keep things straight. Yeah, I'm trying not to keep the save. Like I'm trying not to like sweat the timing too much. Like you can see I have like a million save files, but like I'm doing my best to keep the playthrough as like, you know, raw as possible rather than like going back and trying to make the timings as perfect as I can. Because that's normally what I try to do in Persona games. And, you know, I just want to keep it as... I want to see, like, the playthrough that I can get without, like, planning as much as I can.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Aw, Maria.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king. We're counting on you, O king.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow we make for the castle.
What to pick?
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna talk to everybody, and then we're gonna save, and then end it there. We also gotta talk to the little mice. Aw, they put down a... Is that a mousetrap? Aw, darn. People at Grand Trad are going to look down on you. I'm like these where your actions speak louder than words. Maria. Oh wait, there's another fairy over here. I don't want to be around the people outside because it feels weird. The people in here feel nice. Aw. It's like there's this optimism in here. Cool. Oh, they're gone. That's the mentality that you feel makes replaying these games fun. Not really planning things out, but try to guesstimate. Yeah, exactly. Like the very, very first time I played a Persona, it was a Persona 4 before Golden, and I played through it and I was like, oh man, you know, like, so I played through it pretty far in just by myself, and it was pretty bad, and then I dropped the game for some reason. I didn't dislike it, but I was just busy with other things.
Oh, it's Mister.
It's Mister. But then when I revisited it, I was like, oh, well, now that I know that all of this stuff exists, I wonder if I should like follow a guide, you know, to make sure that everything is optimal. And then I was like, well, I'm following it a little too close. I don't really like that. You know, I'm following the perfect setup in order to get everything done before the final day. And I'm just like, well, whatever. So what I ended up doing was just kind of pulling up a reference sheet telling me what days, you know, what days my social links were available, so I could like semi-plan it out, but just also guesstimate based off of how I felt. And that always felt the best to me. But with this game, Metaphor, it's been so easy showing, like, them telling me, like, who was available and who wasn't. So I didn't even feel the need to have, like, a thing out to tell me, like, when people were available, because I didn't even have to look for them. It would just tell me. So I figure, you know, as long as I guesstimate and go with my gut, you know, I'll get it close.
Oh, hell.
Everyone's filled with so much anxiety. Now that they don't know what to do, public sentiment is very volatile. Honestly, if and when there is a, you know, a re-released version, you know, like a, you know, like Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3 Reload, Persona 5 Royal. If there is like, you know, a royal version of Metaphor, Batlin 100% is going to be a social link. I fully believe that.
Your Highness.
And so His Highness returns.
Honestly.
First you were Luis's subordinate, then a false prince, and now you've awakened as His True Highness.
Come on.
Last time we were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. Damn it, people, Lamau. Okay.
What now?
We save, and we call it here, and we come back on Wednesday. Yeah, we're just gonna call it here. Go Wednesday. We will continue. Yeah. And we'll see what happens. Bee-ba-boo-ba-doo. Have a good night, boss. Fate, dude, I'm so glad that you were here to witness the merging of the prince and the prince's Magla. Hope to see you then. Dude Magic, I hope I see you then. Tomorrow, we are back on for Expedition 33, so I'm super, super excited for that. Expedition 33 is also just so amazing. I don't think we're going to raid anyone tonight, mainly because it is already 2 a.m. and I'm feeling a little snacky, so... yeah, I think the best course of action here is to just call it, and you know, let's not be super late for stream tomorrow. Yeah, there we go. All right. But yeah, Expedition 33 tomorrow, back on Metaphor on Wednesday, and then Expedition 33 on Thursday. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye. Be safe. Get rest and water and everything. Mwah.